we shall have to begin with the children. I humbly add, let us unite the world through the compassion for our children. I ask, whose children are they who stitch footballs, yet never played with one? Whose children are they who harvest cocoa, tasted a chocolate? Whose children are they who are dying of Ebola? Whose children are they who are kidnapped and made hostage today? They are all our children. I remember an 8-year-old girl rescued from intergenerational forced labor from a stone quarry. When she was sitting with me in my car, right after the rescue, she asked me, "Why did you not come early?" Her angry question still shakes me and has the power to shake the whole world. What are we doing? What are we waiting for? How many girls will we allow to go without rescue? Children are questioning. Children are questioning our inaction and watching our action. We need collective action with the sense of urgency. Every single minute matters. Every single child matters. Every single childhood matters. Therefore, I challenge the passivity and pessimism surrounding our children. I challenge the culture of silence and a culture of pessimism, the culture of neutrality. I call upon the governments and intergovernmental agencies, businesses, workers, teachers, NGOs, faith leaders, and each one of us to put an end to all forms of violence against children. Slavery, trafficking, child labor, child marriages, child sexual abuse, illiteracy. These things have no place in any civilized society. Friends, we can do this. Governments must make child-friendly policies and invest in education and young people. The businesses must be more responsible, accountable, and innovative, ready to innovative partnerships. Intergovernmental agencies must work together to accelerate action. Global civil society must rise above the businesses as usual and fragmented agendas. Faith leaders, institutions, and all of us must stand with our children. We must be bold, we must be ambitious, and we must have the will. We must keep our promises. Over 50 years ago, on the first day of my school, I met a boy, a cobbler boy, sitting outside the gate of my school. I asked to my teacher, why is he sitting outside? Why is he not with us in the classroom? He had no answer. One day I gathered all my courage and straight went to the father of that cobbler boy. And he said, "Sir, I have never thought about it. We are born to work." His answer made me angry. And it still makes me angry. As a child, I had a vision of tomorrow. A vision that a cobbler boy is sitting with me in my classroom. Now, the tomorrow has become today. I am today. You are today. Today is the time for every child to have the right to life, right to freedom, right to health, right to education, right to safety, right to dignity, right to equality, and right to peace. Today, beyond the darkness, I see the smiling faces of children in blinking stars. Today, in every wave of every ocean, I see my children are playing and dancing. Today, in every plant, in every tree, in every mountain, I see children are growing freely with dignity. Friends, I want to see and feel this today inside you. My dear sisters and brothers, as I said, many interesting things are happening today. But may I request you to put your hand close to your heart close your eyes and feel the child inside you. I am sure you can. Listen to that child. Listen, please. Today, I see thousands of Mahatma Gandhis, Nelson Mandelas, Martin Luther Kings calling on us. Let us democratize knowledge. Let us universalize justice. Together, let us globalize compassion. I call upon you in this room and all across the world. I call for a march from exploitation to education. I call for a march from poverty to shared prosperity, a march from slavery to liberty, and a march from violence to peace. Asato ma sadgamay, Tamaso ma jyotirgamay, mrityor ma amritam gamay. Let us march from ignorance to awakening. Let us march from darkness to light. Let us march from mortality to divinity. Let us march. Thank you.
ये एक पूरा फंक्शन हो रहा है जिसमें भारत और पाकिस्तान दोनों की संस्कृति को इससे पहले अपने तरीके से राहत फ़तेह लिया और अमजद खलियान साहब ने जो परोसा, उसके बाद अब दोबारा एक सांस्कृतिक एक छोटा सा कार्यक्रम होगा, फिर मलाला यूसुफजई आएंगी। लेकिन इस दौर में जो बातचीत की गई और जिस बात का जिक्र किया गया, जाहिर है पूरी दुनिया को कहीं ना कहीं एक संदेश भी अपने तौर पर कैलाश सत्यार्थी ने दिया कि आपको अंधकार से उजाले की तरफ बढ़ना है। प्रोफेसर भरत गुप्त जी, जो कहा गया वो संदेश भर है या ये माना जाए कि उस दिशा में पहल नोबेल का सम्मान मिलने के बाद देश के ज़रिए भी होता है या होना चाहिए?
इसमें कोई संदेह नहीं कि देश के ज़रिए होना चाहिए, और मैं समझता हूँ कि दो देशों के द्वारा, यानी भारत और पाकिस्तान के द्वारा अपने अपने देशों के भीतर ही ये हो सकता है। जो हमारे कैलाश जी ने कही है ग्लोबल कंपैरिजन की बात, तो ये भावात्मक ढंग से तो बहुत अच्छी लगती है सुनने में, लेकिन कोई आप इसके लिए ग्लोबल कानून बनाएंगे और फिर सैंक्शंस करेंगे और ट्रेड को उस तरह से इन्फ्लुएंस करेंगे, अगर इससे ये नतीजे निकाले जाएं या ऐसी आशा की जाए तो मैं समझता हूँ कि वो कारगर नहीं होगा।
तो क्या ये माना जाए ये सिर्फ कंट्रडिक्शंस हैं, जो अंतर्विरोध हैं वो उभर के आ रहे हैं?
नहीं, मैं तो ये कहूँगा कि परिस्थिति को समझते हुए सुझाव ये होना चाहिए कि दोनों देशों की सरकारें, जो भारत के अंदर और पाकिस्तान में बाल मजदूरी है, अशिक्षा है और उनको वंचित किया जा रहा है, उसके बारे में इंडिपेंडेंटली अपने अपने स्तर पर बहुत ही गंभीरता से इसके बारे में कदम उठाएं और कानून का पालन करते हुए बच्चों को एक अच्छा भविष्य दें।
मुनी साहब, क्या लगता है, कार्यक्रम या ब्लूप्रिंट मेरे ख्याल से भारत के पास भी नहीं है कि हर व्यक्ति तालीम ले पाए, और यह भी ब्लूप्रिंट नहीं है कि जो तालीम नहीं ले पा रहे हैं और जो फंस रहे हैं लेबर के हिस्से में जा रहे हैं उनको रिहेबिलिटेट भी कैसे किया जाए? कोई ब्लूप्रिंट नहीं है इसका।
तो ब्लूप्रिंट यही है कि गरीबी हटाओ। बच्चा आता किस लिए है? मजदूरी करने के लिए। क्यों माँ बाप बच्चे को बेचते हैं? देखिए, साफ तौर से जब माँ बाप बच्चे से ईंटें उठवाते हैं तो कहीं ना कहीं उनका मन भी रोता है। और क्यों उठवाते हैं उसके बावजूद भी, क्यों नहीं पढ़ाई के लिए भेजते हैं उसको? क्योंकि अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते। तो जो चैलेंज है स्टेट्स के सामने, और मैं कहूँगा ये सिर्फ इंडिया पाकिस्तान का सवाल नहीं है, सारे अफ्रीका में ये प्रॉब्लम है, लैटिन अमेरिका में प्रॉब्लम है, एशिया में प्रॉब्लम है। अमेरिका में काले लोग हैं, कई सारे लोग हैं जिनको एजुकेशन नहीं मिलती है, वहाँ पर हाई स्कूल के बाद में ऊपर पढ़ नहीं सकते हैं। तो ये एक वैश्विक चुनौती है, और उस चुनौती को सरकारें अगर नहीं समझेगी, उसका ये संदेश है कि देखिए, जाग उठिए, कहीं ना कहीं आप अपने समाज को सुधारिए, जैसा प्रोफेसर साहब ने कहा, तो सब कुछ ठीक होगा।
हम ब्रेक ले रहे हैं, उसके बाद हमारे साथ चूंकि पाकिस्तान से भी तमाम मेहमान जुड़ जाएंगे। एक छोटे से ब्रेक के बाद तुरंत लौट पहुँच रहे हैं मंच पर।
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. In the name of God, the most merciful, the most beneficent, Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished members of the Norwegian Nobel Committee, dear sisters and brothers, today is a day of great happiness for me. I'm humbled that the Nobel Committee has selected me for this precious award. Thank you to everyone for your continued support and love. Thank you for the letters and cards that I still receive from all around the world. Your kind and encouraging words strengthens and inspires me. I would like to thank my parents for their unconditional love. Thank you to my father for not clipping my wings, and for letting me fly. Thank you to my mother for inspiring me to be patient and to always speak the truth, which we strongly believe is the true message of Islam. And also, thank you to all my wonderful teachers who inspired me to believe in myself and be brave. I'm proud, well, in fact, I'm very proud to be the first Pashtun, the first Pakistani, and the youngest person to receive this award. Along with that, I'm pretty certain that I'm also the first recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize who still fights with her younger brothers. I want there to be peace everywhere, but my brothers and I are still working on that. I'm also honored to receive this award together with Kailash Satyarthi, who has been a champion for children's rights for a long time, twice as long, in fact, than I have been alive. I'm proud that we can work together. We can work together and show the world that an Indian and a Pakistani, they can work together and achieve their goals of children's rights. Dear brothers and sisters, I was named after the inspirational Malala of Maiwand, who is the Pashtun Joan of Arc. The word Malala means grief-stricken, sad. But in order to lend some happiness to it, my grandfather would always call me Malala, the happiest girl in the world. And today, I'm very happy that we are together fighting for an important cause. This award is not just for me. It is for those forgotten children who want education. It is for those frightened children who want peace. It is for those voiceless children who want change. I'm here to stand up for their rights, to raise their voice. It is not time to pity them. It is not time to pity them. It is time to take action. So it becomes the last time. The last time. So it becomes the last time that we see a child deprived of education. I have found that people describe me in many different ways. Some people call me the girl who was shot by the Taliban, and some the girl who fought for her rights. Some people call me a Nobel laureate now. However, my brothers still call me that annoying bossy sister. As far as I know, I'm just a committed and even stubborn person who wants to see every child getting quality education, who wants to see women having equal rights, and who wants peace in every corner of the world. Education is one of the blessings of life and one of its necessities. That has been my experience during the 17 years of my life. In my paradise home, Swat, I always loved learning and discovering new things. I remember when my friends and I would decorate our hands with henna on special occasions. And instead of drawing flowers and patrons, we would paint our hands with mathematical formulas and equations. We had a thirst for education. We had a thirst for education because our future was right there in that classroom. We would sit and learn and read together. We loved to wear neat and tidy school uniforms. And we would sit there with big dreams in our eyes. We wanted to make our parents proud and prove that we could also excel in our studies and achieve those goals which some people think only boys can. But things did not remain the same. When I was in Swat, which was a place of tourism and beauty, suddenly changed into a place of terrorism. I was just 10, that more than 400 schools were destroyed. Women were flogged. People were killed. And our beautiful dreams turned into nightmares. Education went from being a right to being a crime. Girls were stopped from going to school. When my world suddenly changed, my priorities changed too. I had two options. One was to remain silent and wait to be killed. And the second was to speak up and then be killed. I chose the second one. I decided to speak up. We could not just stand by and see those injustices of the terrorists, denying our rights, ruthlessly killing people, and misusing the name of Islam. We decided to raise our voice and tell them, have you not learned that in the Holy Quran Allah says, if you kill one person, it is as if you kill the whole humanity? Do you not know that Muhammad, peace be upon him, the Prophet of mercy, he says, do not harm yourself or others. And do you not know that the very first word of the Holy Quran is the word Iqra, which means read? The terrorists tried to stop us and attacked me and my friends who are here today on our school bus in 2012. But neither their ideas nor their bullets could win. we survived. And since that day, our voices have grown louder and louder. I tell my story not because it is unique, but because it is not. It is the story of many girls. Today, I tell their stories too. I have brought with me some of my sisters from Pakistan, from Nigeria, and from Syria who share this story. My brave sisters, Shazia and Kainat, who were also shot that day on our school bus. But they have not stopped learning. And my brave sister, Kainat Somro, who went through severe abuse and extreme violence. Even her brother was killed, but she did not succumb. Also my sisters here, whom I have met during my Malala Fund campaign. My 16-year-old courageous sister, Mozoon, from Syria, who now lives in Jordan as a refugee. And she goes from tent to tent, encouraging girls and boys to learn. And my sister, Amina, from the north of Nigeria, where Boko Haram threatens and stops girls and even kidnaps girls just for wanting to go to school.